What's going on, guys? So as you saw just then, starting my, I guess, winter shred, being that I completely missed the idea of a summer shred. And the reason I'm kind of doing this is I've personally many times got slightly in shape, got in better shape than I was in, just to fall off track. And I believe that this will, not only for myself, but for anybody watching it, kind of surmise as a way to consistently stay on the track of getting to where you want to be, which ultimately is to be in the best shape you can be in and also feel the best you can be in. Briefly wanted to go over what my diet would be for the first 2 weeks and kind of explain why I'm doing something different than most people. It's not a keto diet, but you'll see. So to start my day, we'll have egg whites, bacon, and potatoes. Get your macros on there. And as you see, it's only 2 ounces of red potatoes, 6 ounces of egg whites, 2 ounces of turkey bacon. Meal 2, right here. This is where you'll see it's a bit strange. I'm not gonna lie, I did not comprehend what a quarter cup was. I thought that was like a decent amount of vegetables. I didn't realize that a quarter cup is like bloody nothing. So what we've got there, we've got salmon, 5 ounces, and a Kyoto vegetable blend. Again, I thought that was more. As you'll see, it is not very much. It actually looks good in this one. There's one where it's not layers flat, and it looks like I've got a minuscule amount of vegetables, but no carbs in that one. Well, limited carbs, should I say. The meal that I'm gonna have before I work out, I am a weirdly big fan of shrimp right now. I think it's because I've been kind of working out, doing fitness for about 2 years of actually paying attention to my diet, I guess. And by paying attention, I don't mean following it, I just being aware that I'm eating like, you know, terrible when I am. So kind of changed that. So what we've got here, shrimp, which has allowed me to not eat chicken. I also am not a big fan of salmon, but it was just, I wasn't in the mood to start off this whole thing with 2 weeks of chicken. I'd rather detox the chicken breast from my diet first. So same vegetable blend, same quarter cup, but 5 ounces of shrimp instead of the 5 ounces of salmon. I eat this pre-workout. We'll go into a bit more of that in a second. And then the final meal, which is the actual only meal other than the breakfast with a decent amount of carbs, which would be 6 ounces steak, 2 ounces asparagus, and a quarter cup of jasmine rice. And this is where I got the quarter cup from, I think, because if you look at this, that quarter cup, that looks like a real, you know, decent amount of food. I thought that's what every quarter cup looked like. I didn't realize that that quarter cup and that quarter cup feel very, very different. So I said that I do certain things different, and I'm kind of testing it, and then, because everybody's, you know, there's if it fits your macros, keto, there's every bloody diet under the sun, and truth is they all work, right? Very simple. You eat less food, you lose weight. Now, again, losing weight and losing fat can be a fluctuating thing, but you lose weight. So what I'm doing, as you see, carbohydrates are extremely low. I actually eat bad carbs, as you would, before working out. So I'll go get like a handful of gummies, and I'd rather have the accessibility to do that and have that little glycogen spike and have a decent workout for now, because my brain is not like, oh God, I'm hungry, oh God, I'm hungry, oh God, I'm hungry yet. In the past, I drop fat fairly easy. And by fairly easy, I mean, I can do it. It's not like, oh my God, I can't lose weight. Like, I can do it, but in the past, what happens is about 2 to 3 weeks in, I've dropped a decent amount. I look good, I feel a bit better, you know, you check yourself out a bit more, and you're like, you know what, I'll eat a bit of not so quality foods, and the next thing you know, you're in a downward spiral where you're eating burgers left, right, and center, and some lasagna. Don't have lasagna though, my mum cooks lasagna, fire lasagna. I don't want anyone to agree or disagree with this, but I might be biased saying that English lasagna is the best lasagna over Italian lasagna. And if you're from New York, you're not Italian, let's not even get into that. Well, maybe you are. But so I will have like a handful of Sour Patch Kids, or, you know, a decent chunk of Sour Patch Kids, which might be like 50 to 70 grams of carb pre-workout. 70 being like if I've not realized how much I've ate and I've just kind of downed it because I wasn't paying attention on the way back from work. So yeah, the breakfast is obviously eggs. Salmon I have right around noon. I have a shake right before I leave work, get home, about an hour or two goes by, have the shrimp, come home, and then pop this in the oven, in the microwave. I don't know how to use an oven, to be honest with you. I learned how to use a microwave, so done that. Pop that in the oven, done. That'll be that for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, we'll see where we're sitting. Then I will add more carbs, because I think that is where I've gone wrong, is that in that 3-week range, I start realizing, Jesus Christ, I'm hungry all the time. I naturally eat 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. That's my natural, like if I'm paying zero attention, that's what I naturally eat. So I'm kind of setting it up this way to see what we can do in terms of making this last as long as possible, where it becomes a lifestyle change in terms of I naturally stick to it instead of going back and forth, Oprah Winfrey yo-yo dieting. So stay tuned. This will be from now, which is day 2, August 24th. My goal is to run this through actual day of Halloween, so I can be one of those people who picks their Halloween costume solely off of the fact that you're muscular, and that will be my personality. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment and subscribe below, and we'll check you in the next video. Peace.